To cost accounting, I want to show you a few things before I start lecturing on the actual PowerPoint slides. This is just to introduce you. As you can see here, um, I want you to read this greeting. And notice I said that you need to consult D2L regularly and also consult your emails regularly. That's how I'll be communicating with you. Now, your homework problems, I'm going to show you from here how to, I'll show you how to access them. But again, once you get to D2L and to your course, by clicking on this grid up here, all the courses that use D2L will show up. And of course, this is Accounting 2070. Now, if you click on Content, you're going to notice that on the left-hand side are all the these are modules, and every week is listed here for the duration of the semester, and all the assignments that you're going to have are in the modules. So, for instance, on week 1, this is the syllabus here. I'm not going to go over the syllabus. You need to read it. Let me say this again, and you'll be thankful that you did. You need to read the syllabus. Download it. It's a Word file. Read it. Now, here we have PowerPoint slides on chapter 1 and then chapter 2. So each week be pretty much 2 chapters we're covering. But I will say for this week, you read chapter 1 on your own. Now, typically what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some audio to the PowerPoint slides. I haven't done it yet, but all the slides are up. For instance, May 21st, week number 2. These are the PowerPoint slides for chapters 3 and 4, 4 and 5. So there may be some overlap, particularly with chapter 4. And then, of course, on the 28th we have, on the 4th we have our first exam. Cover 5 chapters, and I'll get to that as the time approaches. And notice it says here, in grade. That means if you have not somehow participated in the course by June 4, I will have to give you the end grade and you'll be dropped from the course. There's no way I can take attendance except by seeing if you have participated. And I'll show you that in just a moment, one way you can do that. Perhaps the best way, though, is going back to week 1. You see here it says chapter 1, cost accounting. Look at the due dates here. These are homework problems that you have to do. And I'll show you how to, if you click on these, let me just do this. If you click on these, it'll take you to the homework problem in McGraw-Hill Connect. Yes, you have to purchase the book to get the access code. Yes, you have to purchase the book. And once you do all of that, you can click on this and start doing the homework. Now look at the due dates. The due date is near the end of the semester, so you have plenty of time to do them. You get to do the problems more than once. There's no time limit in terms of once you sit down, there's no 60 minutes or 90 minutes or whatever. You get to take it, do the homework for however long it takes you to do it. And you get to do it more than once, so you get the answers right. And you get credit for it. So keep that in mind. You must do the homework, folks. Cost accounting, like other accounting classes, can be challenging, and the best way to accomplish success is to do the homework and the practice and the practice and the practice, as well as to ask me or Ms. Herod questions. Ms. Herod is my supplemental instructor, and she'll be communicating with you too during this semester. So again, that's the homework, and I'm going to get to the homework and give you an example of what it's about in just a moment. I have to access it differently. I can't access it from here. I have to access it differently. As a matter of fact, Well, I've got to use another browser. The best browser is Chrome. And let me see if well, let me get to that in just a moment. Also, under discussion, one way to show me that you're participating and so you won't get the N grade, just a little nice little diversion here. Please tell me 3 things about yourself. We'll make sure one of them is not true, and I'll try to guess which one is not true. That's a little levity bringing to class. But you click on introductions, and you follow the course or the instructions, and you can type in your comments. Another thing you want to keep in mind is if you go under other tools and click on surveys, after each exam you get to take a 6-question survey for extra points. Six questions after each survey, after each exam. There will be 4 exams and a final. 4 exams and a final. This last survey here, there's no credit for it because it's completely anonymous. That's what the school wants, for you to give an honest assessment of the class and the instructor. Now I'm going to try to get to click here and get to, okay, this is 2070. Now you see here, I'm going to take you to the homework. Let's go back and let's do this again somehow. Let me see here. Forgive me for taking you through this, but I have to do it this way. I want to show you what the homework will look like. And if we go, I'll click up here to get to 2070. And then we click here. And as you can see, for instance, the homework for Chapter 1, which you will read on your own, folks. You read them all on your own, basically, but I don't give any. You go over the PowerPoint slides, there'll be no audio. That's what I mean by on your own. Typically, I will add audio to all of these PowerPoint slides covering these chapters. But for the first one, I don't think it's necessary. So here's an example of Chapter 2, some homework there. You answer these questions. The following data are from accounting records, and they want you to prepare a gross margin income statement and a contribution margin income statement. You should already know what that is if you've taken 1820, but nonetheless, this is an example of what it looks like. Okay? So don't forget to, again, consult this regularly, and when you can communicate with me, do so with your OCC email. I will not respond because of federal law to personal email. You must communicate with me and Ms. Harrod, the supplemental instructor, via your OCC email. Now, as time goes along, you're going to see what, for instance, this is a PowerPoint presentation. Once I add audio to it, I'll let you know. It'll be on here. Okay? So I think that's it for introduction, and I'm going to work on and upload PowerPoint slides for Chapter 2 and add my audio to it. Anyway, take care, and now I've got to try to get out of here somehow. So just bear with me as I do that, and let's see here. So you can ignore all of this.